Meanwhile,
Well, we're back on the Mana Symbol channel. We are revisiting a deck from not too far in the past, but I've been having an absolute blast with it. So, hey, YouTube, we are back. And so is Modern in a way. There were 5 bans with a sort of 6th ban announced on Monday. And so last night we were jamming all sorts of this deck, and we had a great result, as well as a league I did earlier today. We are currently 12-3 in total, and the bans in question included Mystic Sanctuary, Field of the Dead, Uro Titan of Nature's Wrath, Simeon's Spirit Guide, Tybalt's Trickery, and a rules change to the Cascade mechanic, which essentially put a stop to the Tybalt Cascade deck. So, we're back with Enigmatic Incarnation, a thoroughly fair deck that was playing a single copy of Uro before, and I haven't missed it too badly as we've been going along. A few different changes that have been made in this deck list and a couple of tweaks, so we'll just go on a general tour of this as we get into this league. So, we're playing Enigmatic Incarnation. It's a 4-mana enchantment. And it says at the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice another enchantment. If you do, search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the sacrificed enchantment's converted mana cost and put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. So essentially this means if you have an enchantment that costs 1 and you sacrifice it, you can get a 2-cost creature. If you have an enchantment that costs 2 and you sacrifice it, you can get a 3-cost creature. This leads to a very interesting design choice where you end up with a toolboxy deck with a glut of enchantments at the 1 and 2 slot in our case, and then a toolbox of useful creatures at the 2 and 3 slot. So on 1, we have a Utopia Sprawl, Abundant Growths, and a couple Seal of Fires. We also have Birds of Paradise here just to ramp us, sort of functioning as redundant copies of Utopia Sprawl. Then on 2, we have Omen of the Sea, 4 copies, and Spreading Seas, 4 copies. This card is super helpful in this meta, as we want to make sure we don't get blown out entirely by Tron or Titan, but we can also hose other people's Utopia Sprawls, which I've already done against the Heliod deck. We also have 2 copies of Omen of the Forge. This is 1 in a red. It says when it enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target, also has Flash. So those are all of our major enchantments. Our creature tutor package includes Charming Prince. This is scry 2, gain 3 life, or slide a creature you control, which is excellent with Urian. We are an 80-card Urian deck, of course. We've got Core Firewalker. This is main deck right now, as there is a gratuitous amount of burn in the format. We also have a no Oriok Champion in my sideboard in this version of this deck, but that may be a mistake. We got 1 Phantasmal Image. We have 1 Brain Maggot, 1 Goblin Cratermaker, 1 Scavenging Ooze, 1 Voice of Resurgence, and 1 Spellskite. So those are all our 2s, just covering a very wide range of things that we could want to deal with in Modern. Phantasmal Image, of course, can copy cards in our deck or our opponents. 2s in our sideboard include Graveyard Hoser Extraordinaire, Yixlid Jailer, Collector Oof, and Phyrexian Revoker. Then on 3, we have Eidolon of Rhetoric, Rydane, God of the Worthy. This is a newish inclusion, and not entirely sold on the card. The flip side, Valkmira, Protector Shield, is actually the more powerful side of this card. The A side is like, it's kind of okay. Taxing opponents' non-creature spells with converted mana cost 4 or greater is like kind of not so important for our deck, as most of what we're doing is just playing creatures that sort of generate value when they enter the battlefield, and enchantments that do the same, and then our enchantments can turn into more creatures as we need them. So we're not really that afraid of Wraths in general. We just have too much value going on, but it's not the worst card. It's an interesting choice. It'll be interesting to see if it sticks around. Obviously, Valkmira is the more powerful side of this card, but we can't tutor that up in any way, so we have to naturally draw it and then cast it that way. We've got 3 Skyclave Apparitions, 1 Glasspool Mimic, 1 Magus of the Moon. Incredible card that you can pull out at the end step without your opponent being able to respond to it. So this is a pretty busted card in this list, and has won me a gratuitous number of games. We've got 1 Reflector Mage, 1 Lurrus of the Dream Den, 1 Kitchen Finks, 1 Knight of Autumn, 2 Renegade Ralliers, and a Comball. Renegade Rallier is uniquely powerful in this deck. We have a lot of fetch lands. We can use this to accelerate. We can also use it to bring back the 2-mana enchantment we just sacrificed for it, which leads to a lot of really good value chains in any kind of mid-range or control matchup. And I have 1 Comball Console of Allocation in here. We also have 3 copies of Teferi Time Raveler, as this is just one of the best things you can play in this format right now. I think I've covered everything I'd like to.
Meanwhile,
into a modern league here. Odin's asked the questions: have the Simpsons ever done an MTG episode? I don't think so. They've done a World of Warcraft episode. I mean, it was kind of like half EverQuest, half World of Warcraft, but South Park did a specific MTG episode. Like, they literally used the names of cards and everything. It was called Cock Magic. I don't think the Simpsons has, but there's probably close to 15 seasons of episodes of The Simpsons that I have not watched, so it's possible. It's possible. Coffee time, baby. Up. Alrighty, looking for our first victim. This isn't Urza, I feel lied to. I'm just trying to stay with the times, Larynx Punchworthy. All media is lying to us. What's your golden era of the show? For The Simpsons, season 3 till 10. I include 10. Even though 9 and 10 have a couple of stinkers. Oh, crap. Even though 9 and 10 have a couple of stinkers, I think season 3 through 10. Season 1 and 2 are kind of... I'm going to call them hokey. They just didn't really know, I think, what the show wanted to be yet. So I can't cast this Magus of the Moon unless I manage to... Sorry. So this hand makes me want to lead on Breeding Pool with Sprawl on blue, or... Oh, I could go Sprawl, but the problem is putting the Sprawl on the pool means I'm going to lose it when I cast the Magus of the Moon. It's possible it doesn't matter. I'm going to give myself the option to do that, because my colors are pretty good in this hand. If anyone can remind me who the hell ZX Rogue is, I want to say it's Squaw Chief. Okay, so we got to turn 2 Teferi here. Seems all right. Looks like he's on Heliod. Or is this Todd Anderson? I hate it when people's names are not their names. They conceded. Interesting. Alright, so they don't know what I'm on at all. They might assume Niv Mizzet. I think I could reasonably sideboard in Seal of Fires against a Noble Hierarch deck. Could probably board out Rydane and Eidolon. And Core Firewalker. I don't know if I want Revoker or Plague Engineer here. It's Squaw Chief. Okay, cool. Squaw Chief. Thank you. Thank you. People who don't have a consistent personality on the internet. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I ain't mad, I'm just disappointed. And I also don't think I need Voice of Resurgence, so maybe I can get the Phyrexian Revoker in here. If I knew for sure it was Heliod Ballista, Heliod Spike Feeder, all that nonsense, I would bring in Collector Oof, but I'm not. There is an Auriok champion in my sideboard. I don't know how I missed that earlier, but she's there. She's there. What happened to the game? Well, they played a turn 1 Noble Hierarch on the draw. I played a Teferi, bounced it, and they conceded. So I don't know. I don't know if they kept a really bad hand. I don't know if they're telling me they can't possibly beat that. I think I'll keep this hand. Just because I don't know what they're on. Like, I know I can't play this Abundant Growth at all right now, but, like, I've got a... What? Oh, I bet they're on, like, Bant Blade or something, and so the Teferi was just going to shut them out, so I can assume there's going to be an Ice Fang Kotal here somewhere. There should be. So we will hold up our mana and then play this Omen of the Seas when there is an opening. Do. Do. Bye now. Okay. That is not a green source. But Omen seems okay. So I will take it. This used to be a Kotal stream. Listen, they banned Arkham's Astrolabe. What do you want me to do? They banned it in Legacy now. Don't get me started. I'm pissed. I am upset about that. Yes. Let the hate flow through you. Alright, what do I want to do with this? Snowbody can play Astrolabe. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Alright, I assume there's going to be a path to exile or something here. I was playing the Skyclave Apparition to try to get a counter out of their hand. Obviously foolhardy. Or not. Green source. It's not a green source. Alright. You got the Ice Fang? No Ice Fang with Death Touch. I will take it. What if I made that into an island that you couldn't take advantage of because they banned Mystic Sanctuary? What? You don't even know how badly you just fucked up. And by you, I mean me. And by me, I mean Scoop. What is about to happen here? This has got to be Teferi 5. What is happening? What are you thinking, sir? Okay. So they have a Kotal. Quaddle. Whatever. Alright, so I guess I'll force them to respond or counter. Yeah, sure. Things are good, Robert. Things are good. Not great, but good. We've been on an absolute tear with this deck. Hey, how's it going, Blitz? Okay. Wow, this is a colossally fucked up hand. This is so bad. Why is this so bad? Why does this keep being so bad? Okay, I guess I'll try to bait out the Kodal. Nope, not taking it. Post Uro. PA Modern was the last time I labeled decks like that. That was post Astrolabe. And PU is post Uro. We're living in a post Uro world, man. Just you, me, and this Skyclave Apparition against the odds. Alright. Omen of the Forge. Omen of the Forge. Omen of the Forge. Do 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 beep ba do ba do do ba do do. Image the Sword. Now you're talking genius talk. I will bottom my card and be very upset. Image Apparition Sword, or is the sword not a big deal? I'm having a struggle over here, so I'm really not I don't know. Yeah, that's probably was the right play. Yes, I felt very on the back foot with them having mana open and all the stuff they had going on, but you're probably right. All right, that was a good draw. Now we can get things cooking a little bit. So we can Rallier, get our land back. Clone the Rallier, ramp again. I want to leave. No, it's fine. A woohoo! A woohoo! Wish our hand during the early game hadn't been such ass. We'd be such a good spot now. It's okay. I mean, we're fine, but I wish I were better than fine. Oh no. They have Sword of Feast and Famine too? Or is it Batterskull? Fuck! Ah! Natty draw swords! Ah! No! Oh no, that's the one they tutored. I never paid attention. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We were always dead. I mean, not dead, but you know, mostly alive. Discard a card. I would like to draw. Streamers playing straight up control decks. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And this is targeted, so I can't flicker my Renegade Rallier clone. Well, we can block it with a Revoker. I just need to get the Revoker to resolve. I suppose... Yeah, Magus might be a good bait spell. Hey! 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 Counter this. Do it. Fucking do it. Didn't do it. Shit. Alright. Revoked. Bruh. No! Come on, what? The only counter you had was Mana Leak? Oh, that sucks out loud. We're just dead. Great. Super. Ah! Yeah, they're probably not playing Cryptic. We cheesed them out in game one, Roy. They went turn... I went turn one land... Sprawl, they went turn 1 Hierarch, I went turn 2 Teferi, bounce your Hierarch, and they literally scooped. Oh, I should not have clicked through my sideboarding because I should have Collector Oof. Let's assume it doesn't matter. Here's the plan. We're never going to draw or resolve this card. And then... Alright. No, this is not good enough. This is better. I want to keep the Brain Maggot, but I don't have black mana, so... Blue cheese walnuts, probably my favorite ice cream flavor. That is a choice, sir. That is a choice. Hey, you. Have an island. Hey, you, join the Navy. Yeah, all right. Huh. That was a good draw. That was a real good draw. I like that one. I like it. Sort of fire nice. Sure. Sure. Oh, big mistake, nerd. Not really. At all, in any way. That is a good draw. But not for this turn. Yeah, cool. Good. So next turn we've got Teferi plus Seal of Fire. This turn I'm going to eat their Stoneforge. It's got a thirst for blood. Got a thirst for blood. Got a thirst for blood. Dang, opponent. Could you cool it with the non-stop bangers? Just, it's too much. I can't take the rock. Can't take the rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Too much. Too much. I don't know why. There was something in my heart that told me that Chase was going to appear for that moment. It's time for Grandma. Time for Grandma. You got another force, and you're willing to pitch for it? Do ya? You feel lucky, punk? Huh? Holy shit. Wow. Good gourd. Good gourd. Yeesh. That we owned but opponent controlled. Oh, we get the token. Neat. They can equip that. Yes, they can. Well done. Well done. Knight of Autumn. Oh, or I can Enigmatic and get another Skyclave and eat the sword with that. If they have another force and another blue card to pitch, that's the punish for this. I think I'm comfortable with that. I do need to shock this, though. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's see if they're really whitelisted. How whitelisted did you be? Not enough. Love it. Love this. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's so freaking sweet. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kill this thing. Or Skyclave it. Yeah, cool. I need like a daily dose of this song now, Chase. Your stream has ruined me. But Mark Ribellet, whatever the exact pronunciation of his name is, dude is a real fucking treasure. Goodbye, Herr Teferi. Oh. Oh, that's so bad for me. I was expecting at the worst was gonna be Ice Fang. That's so rough. Jesus. Fucking petty theft. Brazen Borrower in the Stoneblade deck. That I was not expecting. Okay. Well, we're not SOL, but certainly not the best turn I've ever had. Clearly he should have Knight of Autumned, but that's not the way my sequencing worked out. Knight of Autumn should have stayed in our deck. That's the real wisdom here. They attack with both instead. Thank you for the follow, Tron Walker. I want to assume that's a sweet joke on John Walker, who I don't know who that is. EE on 1. Are you gonna pop my 1 enchantment? Are you so cruel, opponent? We will... Oh, I can... No, that doesn't help me. Does it? It might. You play a deck you made and you call it Tron Walkers. 4-color Walker deck. Nice. Love that. I need blue, but I don't need to tell my opponent that I need blue, so I'll leave up a white. Enigmatic. Playing this Phantasmal Image is pretty medium here. I mean, I think I'll still do it. Copy their 3/3 illusion. Are they going to destroy the 1-drops right now? Like, they're really concerned about me having a Noble Hierarch? Weird. Wild. Okay. Whatever. Copy your illusion. Here comes the Brazen Borrower. You'll be happy to know, Roybert, that Vorinclex is a constructed playable copy of Doubling Season. Which is just kind of cool, to be perfectly honest. Like, that's just neat, I think. Yeah, right? Constructed playable Doubling Season. Who knew? It's like a expansion explosion being constructed playable, words. Fork. The hell is... You monster! Gosh darn it. Alright. We'll lose to the good tempo deck, I guess. I mean, I get to go get my Orion, so realistically speaking, we're doing actually very well here. But it's just such a kick in the teeth with my... I just want to do my sweet Enigmatic Incarnation things. I crushed you in game 1 without you even trying. You just gave up. I mean, come on. Why you gotta do me like this? Why you gotta be so rude? Yeah, I think I'll marry her anyway. Which really, in a larger sense, makes me the rude one? Huh. I guess the real monsters all along were us. Oh well. Could be worse. Okay, listen, opponent. I'm gonna be real with you. If you got a mana leak, you have to tell me. Also, if you're a cop. But more importantly, if you have a mana leak, you have to tell me. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's assume the card in their hand is not a counter that counters Urian, and they have Aether Gust. They have all manner of things. I think not playing this Urian is probably a mistake here. They have actual, factual, exactly mana leak, we get punished. God, it's such an upside downside. All right, they've been top decking. Whatever, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. This is gonna resolve. Don't choke, Zach. Don't choke. Don't choke. Don't choke. Don't choke. Ayo! This is a big play. Uh-oh. What horribleness is happening? No, 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 stop. Stop, 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 stop. 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 If you have Tails End, you gotta tell me. Okay, that's fine. Good play, actually. Okay, it's fine. It wasn't a Tails End. Whew. Thank God. Well, listen, Roy, it's not that that would be the most destructive way to use it. It's this, that would be upset that they were killing me with the one of Jank card when they had the one of, I say one of, when they had the uniquely useful Aether Gust early, and then they now have the uniquely useful Tails End. Like, I have plenty of non-green, non-red cards in my deck that are problematic for them. But they had the Aether Gust to put my Enigmatic Incarnation on top. Then they had Brazen Borrower on another turn to bounce something where I was like, wait, what? Oh, they had Brazen Borrower to bounce one Skyclave while I was attacking with two Skyclaves, and then they got to eat the second Skyclave. One hand washes the other. Like, they've just had a lot of, like, crazy silver bullet nonsense, and, like, if they don't attack here, it means that whatever they drew was not that good, which is good news for me. Seal of Fire. My opponent's actually pretty low. Okay, we can top that, and we can redraw it. Sick. But then I can't play multiple other cards from my hand, but I don't need to. Mimic Urian. Well, then one of them would die. I do get a re-trigger on my Urian, but that's not really worth it, friend. It is a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types, but it will gain the name Urian the Sky Nomad and be legendary, which is the requirement. Draw 2 cards and rebuy a knight. Yeah, I think this turn I'd rather Skyclave. Next turn we can clone Urian. Because if I do it with Skyclave next turn, we just eat their entire board and then it's over. Whereas, like, if they drew a sword with everything going on that they have going on right now, I think it might be really bad for me. Or perhaps a bad school. I feel like I should attack here. Because, like, if they draw specifically Sword of Fire and Ice, I get wrecked. If they drew Sword of Feast and Famine, it would make their Brazen Borrower big enough to kill my Urian anyway, so, like... Okay, got him. Whew! I thought for sure I was gonna die. I don't know, does he always play that fast? Or is he just... I don't know. Snowlands are for Snack, correct. They were playing Snowlands for Icefang Kodal. We saw it in game 2? 1? 2. 2. One was the blowout where they didn't play any Magic. They just decided they were done. Which is fair. They're playing an interactive deck with a bunch of instants. They pulled the viewership. Anything else or just a snack? What else is there? What? I mean, technically speaking, there's a lot of cards, but I don't think any of them are particularly constructed playable. Although, Squat Chief is a streamer, so there could be. There are new cards in Kaldheim. Yeah, so there is the Snow Delver. There is... so there's the Snow Delver that's worth playing. There's Frostbite, which is a almost entirely worse version of Skred. It can hit planeswalkers, so it's shock against creature or planeswalker, and then it'll deal 3 if you control 3 or more snow permanents. So it's kind of it's not it's not what Pioneer was looking for, but it's something. The Pioneer burn decks want something to go upstairs for enough damage, but I think they're happy about it. I'm just saying, again, it's not what they were looking for. What they're looking for is the card Lightning Bolt. I don't think they'll ever get it. But you thought that was the card David proposed? Maybe it is. I'm keeping this on the play. This hand is fantastic. Opponent mulls to 6. So heuristical talk. Birds of Paradise is more universally useful on turn 1 than Utopia Sprawl. I don't have an untapped land for turn 2, so playing either of these Skyclave Apparitions is speculative at best. However, because we have enough acceleration that I don't need this birds, I'm just going to bait out the birds here, and then if it sticks around, I'm going to be happy. I'm certainly not going to be unhappy about it. We'll go basic forest because I'm going to put a Utopia Sprawl in it next turn anyway. We do get to go double acceleration here. What's up, Mad Cow Chicken? We are not doing song requests tonight because I'm recording for YouTube. Oh, no. Okay, I need to find a 2-mana card so that I can get Magus. I don't know if I have anything good off of a 2-drop for a Titan deck. Here's hoping. What is the song you wanted to listen to? I'm always curious. I'm looking for... I love music. Yeah, we don't have anything great. Grazer, sure. Oh, thanks, Rococoa. Rococoa? Probably Rococo. Like cacao. Rococoa. Anyway. Yeah, thank you. This deck has been treating me real good. I've been 4-1 in 3 leagues in a row so far. So, feeling good. I haven't run into every modern matchup yet. So, right now I'm, looking at this game and being like, what the hell do I get as a 2-drop against Titan? Phantasmal Image would be great if they already had a Titan, but they don't. Some house music from the 90s. Sick. Nice. Is there even a good value play to get here? There's not, huh? It's I guess I get Brain Maggot. That's almost definitely the best card. Oh, and Brain Maggot can bridge us into the Magus. Yeah. All right. I know what I'm about. Yo, I synced it. That is to say, I saw it. Yoink. All right, opponent. What do you got going on over there? Whoop. Dryad, Titan, Azusa. No. So we just take the Dryad here. And then they get to go double bounce land, and then we Magus them and give them back their Dryad. I think I'll take the Titan instead then, which means I am letting them play both Dryad and Azusa here. but then we'll overwrite the Dryad with the Magus, and then all we have to do is deal with their creatures, which we should be able to do fairly easily. We've been having some really mediocre draws in terms of being able to hit enough enchantments in our early turns. Yep. Yep. They're just not even going to play the Dryad, huh? No, they can't. Okay. That's a nice mana base you got there, opponent. It would be a shame if anything were to happen to it. I'm not threatening your family or anything. I just you know? Yo, Brain Maggot's got a thirst for blood. He's got a thirst for blood. Ah, they saw through the line. Rats. Sack this. Gosh, what am I gonna get for my deck? I don't know, that one? Alright, enjoy! Nice mountains. Wow, it's like Nevada over there. No, Colorado. Instantaneous concession. I like it. I like it. I like it. Strong. That's strength, opponent. You know when your goose is cooked. You know when you got. Got him. Okay, so we've got Spreading Seas. Don't need Firewalker. Don't need Eidolon. Don't really need Scavenging Ooze or Voice. Is this my new default modern deck? I think so. It's just been treating me really well, and I'm just sort of like on the warpath with it. Like, I just feel like everyone's playing Burn, and it would be hard to play a control deck that was trying to cover everything. I really like I do like shuffling, but that might just be what do you call it, the thing where people get used to their captors. Stockholm syndrome. Modern Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, there's no more zombies in the format, so I don't... Mordekaiser literally cut his... He cut his deputy of detention, which I think is because there's no more zombies. Yeah, field was banned. There's no more zombies. It's crazy. It's so weird to think that like you just don't need to worry about it. The Niv to Light deck that we're going to play next, I did leave the Golos in it, but it's because multiple times Golos just being able to spin every turn was just so gratuitously powerful. Golos is great regardless of the presence of field. That's what I think too. That's what makes Golos annoying. Opponent mults a 6. His hand is not fast and can't cast most of its spells. His hand is fast but can't cast most of its spells. I am going to keep it. But don't do this at home, people. Do not do this at home. How many ticks is this deck? Not many. I think you'll get an answer if you go here. Shadowlack. Bruh. You just gotta put in ! deck list in the chat, Chad. You'll get your answer. Bruh. Opponent? Okay, good. You didn't skip your whole first turn, just some of it. Bruh. Whoop. Bop rockin' beats. Got the bop, 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 bop rockin' beats. Uh, 360 ticks for an 80 card deck. That is real cheap by modern standards. Real cheap. So we get to Enigmatic into a 3-drop next turn. Probably going for Magus, despite the fact that they do have a basic going, but we'll see. I assume there's going to be a Dryad of the Elysian Groves this turn. Or Azusa. Rex Sage. That is hilarious. Yes, resolves. You got it. Boy, you got me, opponent. Boy, is there egg on my face. Gee, I don't know how I'm gonna win this game now. Shouldn't tempt fate so much. They do have 3 cards in hand. I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna do here is play Sprawl, then play Enigmatic, and get Brain Maggot. Because the fact that they are going so slowly says to me that their hand is slow. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I don't know how to make these jokes. Don't worry about it. It's all good. You're not here for the jokes. You're here for the sick modern gameplay, right? I know it. I know it. Yeah. Hey, what do you got? It's, what's going on up there? What's going on up in your brain? Dismember, Summoner's Pact, Sanctuary. All right, so if they pact for Dryad and play the Dryad, we can kill them. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna take the Dismember. He's got a thirst for blood. Got a thirst for blood. My buddy made this deck, has won 2 modern tournaments at our LGS. It's very good. Zanman 1414, while a very talented player, brewer, modern format thinker, literally said the words to me, this deck is bad. And I just think he has a different opinion on modern. Also, what the format is now is so unsolved that I think this deck is probably a lot... It's very advantaged in this open field, because it can deal with basically anything without breaking a sweat, and it does have obscenely powerful draws in the same way that I believe, now I haven't played it since the format's changed up, but I believe Niv Mizzet will treat me tonight when I play that deck. All right, so let's play out the Seal of Fire, because why wouldn't we? I think I'm gonna Enigmatic into Lurrus here. I guess if they... I did beat Squad Chief in round 1, yeah. But you can check it out on the replay, which will be uploaded to YouTube probably by about 3 a.m. EST. Thanks for the follow, Cadillac. So they still have the Summoner's Pact. If they get a Titan, I don't think they can cast it unless they have a Garen Brig as well. Thanks for the follow, Snapcaster96. I don't want to play this Glasspool Mimic. I think I want to keep it. I mean, I can conceive of cloning the Brain Maggot, but I'm pretty sure we just want to Titan them here. Or not Titan them here, Magus them here. Lurrus puts me on, like, the gravy train for life, though. I like that a lot. Especially considering it feels like I have a little bit of wiggle room right now. We could get punished, but... Oh, you guys know me. I'm always okay with little punishment. Must be a closet masochist or something. Tighten me harder, daddy. Tighten me harder. They still have a pact and a land in hand. Yes. Fuck. Here comes the Titan. Did I see the Garen Brig? Am I that much of an idiot? No, I didn't. They ripped the Garen Brig. Awesome. Okay. This is not actually that bad. There's no more Field of the Dead. They can get Valakuts. They do have a Dryad in hand. They picked it up with Sanctuary. Oh, sure. Thank you. It's been a minute. Thanks, Snapcaster. Nothing but the tightest, besterest plays here on the Mana Symbol channel. Yep, we're known for that. Okay. Can Reflector Mage the Titan and get... I can't also get Magus into play? I can kill the Titan, actually. With Seal, Omen, recast Omen. In which case, the things I need to worry about are their hand. They have to pay for their Summoner's Pact next turn. So... let's see what they got going on right now. Another Summoner's Pact. Good. Good. Let's fetch now. Okay. Hopefully I have not screwed this up, as yesterday doing something similar to this, I did. I have, in fact, screwed this up, haven't I? But not too badly. We can just Reflector Mage the Titan. If I Reflector Mage the Titan this turn, I can sacrifice the Seal or a different 1-drop next turn in order to take it out of their hand with a 3rd Brain Maggot. I can sack Omen, get Rallier, but I can't get the Omen into my graveyard again. Who discovered this brew? I don't have a straight answer for you on that one. Mordekaiser is who I got it off of. We can recast the Omen, but I can't. I need to do 6 damage to the Titan. I was supposed to Seal of Fire it, and then no, that doesn't. Oh no, I could have gone Seal of Fire. Replay Seal of Fire, and then gone for the Rallier. I can't do that anymore. I could have actually right here, but now I've clicked too far. This is fine. We'll just Reflector Mage it, and then we'll Reflector Mage this, and then we'll Brain Maggot it next turn. We'll play the Omen again anyway. We're also getting our opponent reasonably low, so we might be able to just aggro them out. They have to pay for the pack this turn, so they're certainly vulnerable. Hopefully they don't literally rip a Dryad of the Elysian Grove. Colony Garden. That's a card they could draw. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna get Phantasmal Image for Brain Maggot this turn. So we just go attack with all. Can play Abundant Growth to draw a card. So let's do that now. This is not a problem if I draw the Phantasmal Image. We're still okay. Okay, that's good. They'll block 3, they'll take 4. I think we can kill them next turn, actually. Yeah, we can. Davis Minimus is the person who is consistently 5-0ing with it, like, non-stop. Yeah. Definitely on a tear with it. Is the originator, okay. I was not aware of that. It makes sense, right? Like, that's the person who's really doing... who's the most frequent person in the 5-0s with it. So play Scoos. And then we turn Abundant Growth into Phantasmal Image. Triple Brain Maggot, baby. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it. Doop, doop, beep, doop, doop, beep, doop, 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 doop. I already have an 80% win rate, so to end up tweeting the clickbait, I did not. No, I did. I mean, I mentioned my record. I just didn't say I broke the format because it certainly wasn't me. Few hundred games. That's crazy. But I also assume that's just like a generally tight player, because like I could have solved the problematic turn I had a minute ago. If you'd given me a second to do it before. So the key is remembering that Seal of Fire cracks for free. This deck would outgrind Field of the Dead. Oh yeah, well you had Deputy of Detention before. I'll be back in a half second. Yeah, I'm slaying with this deck and loving every minute of it. It's great. Alrighty. Aggressively carbonated water. Let's go, baby. Enlightened Muppet, we've been tearing up with this deck. Last night I hit 2 4-1s. Today I hit a 4-0, and then I faced Dredge in the last round, and I did take a game off of them, but we weren't able to win the match. So close. If they had milled slightly less sick in game 3, it would have been okay. Yeah, auras are funny that way. Yeah, it was a whiteout for most of the weekend. Every time I got up in the morning and I looked outside, I was like, oh, there is no outside. Belleville, that's right. Yeah. And not being in a larger city. I mean, Belleville's pretty big, but like not being in a larger city. Oh, shit. We got to crush someone's 5-0 here. Affinity for fun. Mulls to 6. I too will mull. Thank you. I also love the customization with toolbox creatures in this deck, which is part of the reason I was so drawn to Niv Mizzet. It's basically like infinitely customizable. I should not keep this hand, but I'm probably going to. It's game 1, I'm on the draw. We're probably going to die anyway, right? Right? So let's ship one of the shocks. We'll do the shock ship. I do want double white in theory. No, I'll keep the... No, I will ship that. Okay. Color I'm really missing here is green. Ruin all hopes and dreams. Oh no! The omelets are back. Oh. Hello, friend. What's happening? We got the perfect amulet hate curve. If only their draw would be less than grotesque, we will be okay. But amulet never doesn't turn to me. It's unreal. Really, Kirkinator. We ran into like nothing but burn yesterday. It was like 5 burn decks in 2 leagues. 1 full burn deck worth of a league. Did you? Oh, that's so cool. Enlightened Muppet, I didn't notice that you got shades onto my emote. That's sick, dude. I can't believe I missed that. That's awesome. Well done, Enlightened Muppet. Love that. Huge fan of this. Played 3 leagues and hit like 6 Titan decks. Yikes. That's awesome, Enlightened Muppet. Big fan of that. The deal with it burns. Excellent. Exactly. Don't. All right, so we're gonna Wooded Foothills for green. We're going to Prismatic Vista for blue, and we will have no access to a white, and this be fine. Please, please no, please no, please no. Woo! Oh, we're not dead. Thank God. Oh, I love not being dead. Oh, I love not being dead. They get Summoner's Pact. Okay, so they're going to Dryad next turn. And then I guess we'll see where we end up after that. If we had drawn Spreading Seas this turn, it would have been such a blowout. Yeah. I want it all and I want it now, but that doesn't mean I get it all and I get it now. Opponent has affinity in their name and starts out on a turn 1 artifact. Check set. Check set. Searching for a new modern deck to make. I lost Uro, Sanctuary, and Field from the bannings from Sultai Uro. Yeah, Chadalac, I know. I have 2 Uros online and 4 Uros in paper. And I mean, I know this is just such a whole thing, but like I own 8 Astrolabes, 4 English and 4 German, and I got German from the box that I bought myself on my birthday. On my 30th birthday, I bought a box of Modern Horizons for myself in German, and it's banned in every format. Arkham's Astrolabe is banned in every constructed format. I guess you could play it in Vintage. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm just really... It's so frustrating because Oko Dreadhorde getting banned from Legacy, like I'm glad everyone got what they wished for. I just wish that Astrolabe had got to hold on for just a little while longer and see what it was like without Oko around. I also own 3 Okos from their brief stint in Modern. Shock it. Rats. It doesn't look like they're going to Summoner's Pact this turn. If I had to guess. Oh, maybe they will. All right, opponent, you're making me nervous. Stop it. Stop it. I would like you to stop, please. You want a set of foils. Yikes. Okay, you need to cut it out because you're making me dangerously concerned that you're gonna freaking tighten me this turn. And I don't appreciate that. I would love to see you Summoner's Pact for Dryad. That would be fine. All right. All right. All right. You guys ready to win? Let's go win. He's got a thirst for blood. He's got a thirst for blood. He's got a thirst for blood. Magus coming down, gonna kill you, bitch. Well, we're not drawing any cards, so I guess we'll win. Rats. Ridiculous. Format sucks. All right, here comes the basic forest. Valak at the Molten Pinnacle. Not quite a basic forest. At all. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying. You thought that not having Astrolabe in a format would stop people from blood mooning in their 5-color decks? Nah, dog, that ain't me. Wait a minute. Something's going on over there. Are you a witch? All right. I'm definitely gonna eventually kill you, opponent. You bet your bip. Bet your bippy. Bet your bottom dollar. Bet my 2 cents. There, bud. If they ever ask you how your deck works, say you're a wizard. I'm not a lizard wizard. I'm not as cool as Frilled Mystic. So we can just we can all calm down on that one. Dear opponent, I find your Arboreal Grazer to be very, very frustrating. Sincerely, your opponent. How we casted these white spells. Very carefully. Listen, we're just going to draw one of our 4 Utopia Sprawls or one of our 4 Abundant Growths, and we're going to be in great shape. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You're worrying. Stop worrying. On an unrelated note, Office Space, cult classic, fabulous film. A+. Hey guys, I found an answer. Well, half an answer. Hey Roy, it's a good thing this Rhydain has flying. They'll never be able to block it. Whew. Man, I'm excited. Oh, I guess I could sack this for something. I think I'd just rather have it for the mana right now. I would. Sack an enchantment. Nah, I'm good. Not right now. Maybe later. I think it's Explain Space Reach, right? Still no basic forest for them. Wouldn't the bot do that, though? Yeah, you made Watt. Once upon a time, a card failed to do its job. Yeah, that's the one. That's a quality copy pasta. All right, so we're finally going to take a slightly weird line here. We're going to play our Urian. I'm not sliding anything for any value, unfortunately. But We're going to sack our Goblin Cratermaker to deal 2 damage to this Grazer. I suppose this could get me kicked in the teeth if they draw Forest into Dryad of the Elysian Grove into God knows what. But whatever. We'll sack our Sprawl. I think we'll get Brain Maggot here just to make sure we can clear the way. I can't imagine what they would have, but whatever. Primal Engineered Explosives. Okay. So none of these things are dangerous except for the Dryad. So we'll take the Dryad, and we should be good to go. They can't draw a basic Forest and a Dryad this turn, which means their hand is useless. All right, I'm listening. What do you got, Larynx Punchworthy? Would you like me to start losing again? Have you considered enchantment creatures? Well, we're already playing Brain Maggot. Which ones did you have in mind, sir? Clothis, God of Destiny, because we have considered it. More? Do you want me to have more? A Destiny Spinner, if Control gets popular. Destiny Spinner is a cool choice. Courser of... You really want me to play shitty, dirtly cards, don't you? I love that about you. I like that. You stay on brand. I'll give you that, sir. You stay on brand. Let's get some more Seal of Fires, because Seal of Fire teams up with Lurrus. It will shore up the burn matchup. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong on that one. I guess the burn matchup could use still some more help. The thing about Courser is, like, that's just a 3-drop in this deck, right? We're not considering that as an enchantment because I don't have any 4-drop enchantments that I want to get. Almost played that EE on 3 colors the turn before you Magust. I guess. Figured the 4-color deck wouldn't Blood Moon me. That's always the assumption. Except I'm 5 colors. The 4-color deck will never Blood Moon me. Ah, but I am a 5-color deck. Oh, God. Charming Prince and Prey. All right, what else am I cutting here? Oh, Campbell's Chunky Soup. Voice is not particularly good. Why only 2 birds? Cadillac, the birds... No, I never cut down on birds. Oh. The birds are copies 5 and 6 of Utopia Sprawl in this deck, because accelerating on turn 1 is very, very, very good. We have Teferi Time Raveler as a Haymaker turn 2 play in a lot of matchups. That just sometimes ends the game or just is obviously very, very powerful. But, you know, Renegade Rallier on 2 with a fetch land is really good as well because he accelerates you with lands. So basically, the point is the birds are Utopia Sprawl 5 and 6. If there was another enchantment that was worth playing in that slot, we definitely would. There just isn't. So, what if we retool this deck to be even dirtlier and play some shrines? I mean, you can give me $10 to do that, and I will put in one of each shrine. Why not full play set of birds? It's too many birds. Birds is vulnerable in Modern a lot of the time. Like when you're on the draw and you keep a hand with like a bird and 2 lands and some 3-mana spells, you're gambling. Every time you do that, you're gambling. Maybe you win, maybe you lose. More fun when I do it for free. Well, I'm not motivated to play the deck list that you just suggested to me, so unfortunately, that's not going to happen for free. That particular setup is not something I'm going to do here. We're keeping a super speculative hand here. Good luck, me. Is Wild Growth not Modern legal? You are correct. Wild Growth is not Modern legal. All right. Speculative hand is not paying itself off yet. It's also 11 dead cards. What? What about Dryad? We can play Dryad. Wild Growth in Modern Horizons 2. I would refer you to the episode of Faithless Brewing where they talked about their predictions and hopes for Modern Horizons 2. And They are fairly certain they'll never put Wild Growth into Modern. Utopia Sprawl is already kind of really, really sick, considering the general power level of Modern. So, it's unlikely at best. Okay. So, I can only get one of these things into play. Wino, Uro, and Field of the Dead. That's a really good question, Kirkinator. I would refer you to Monday's banned and restricted announcement for the Modern format for the answer to that one. It's definitely not because those are both trash tier cards that nobody would choose to play. Well, this is a fortunate happenstance. Play a trigger land, play a trigger land, play a trigger land. They don't play any lands at all? Holy crap. Holy crap. They didn't play any lands at all? They played Nasusa with no... Holy crap. My Titan opponents never draw this badly. Are we 5-0ing here? Feels like we're 5-0ing here. I don't like it. Larynx, tell it to stop. I don't like it. I want to get off. I'm going to Magus them here. I kind of want to just get Skyclave and eat their omelet. I don't think it's Magus time. I'm way too concerned that they kept a really bad hand that has some nonsense interaction in it. So I think I'm going to eat the omelet. The other options are Renegade Rallier or Lurrus, but I think eating the omelet is better. Rallier guarantees that my gravy train keeps going, but I've got 1-drops to do that. Like, we can keep going on 1-drops for now. I'm not super concerned about it. Night of Autumn. Night of Autumn was an option. I kind of want to sandbag the night for the moment. Eating a 1-drop. Why not just get Magus? I'm just worried that they kept... this is a very, very bad hand for Amulet. Unless they were just sandbagging all their lands for this Tireless Tracker, which is crazy talk, but they could have. So if I just go get Magus and they immediately have Dismember with an Amulet on the table, they could kill me, basically. I mean, I'm not saying that they would kill me. I'm just saying... Thanks, Mord. I have been tearing it up. All right. So we're just going to Seal of Fire the tracker, turn our 1-drop into something. Not sure what. Unless things... Yeah, we're putting Urian in our hand too. Unless things go totally tits up for me over the course of the week, Mord, I'm going to play this in a challenge on the weekend. Probably Saturday. Oh, we can Brain Maggot them here. And just totally clear the way. I'm working on a combination of yours and mine right now, Mord. So my current list is right here. They drew Pact and Negation at some point. Oh, did we win? No, okay. It's just lagging. Okay, we'll just take the Triad. So they have Pact and Pact in their hand. Is it too hard to have 3-mana enchantments and 4-mana creatures? Well, the question, Cadillac, is not that it's hard. It's not. the question is, what 3-mana enchantments and what 4-mana creatures do you want? So case in point, Mord is pointing out to you, Oath of Kaya is a reasonable 3-mana enchantment to play, and so is Klothys, God of Destiny, although you probably don't want to sack your Klothys once you resolve your Klothys. Heliod is a fine 3-mana enchantment, but then the question is, what 4-mana creatures do you want to play? Detention Sphere? Okay, but are you... So, Viking Milo, Deputy of Detention is a great card in this deck, which we have played. But Detention Sphere is not that great of a card in this deck, because you play your 3-mana enchantment, then you're going to sacrifice it? Are you going to sacrifice it? We're not on Deputy right now. We are on a Reflector Mage. I cut the Deputy because Field is gone right now. Or at least I think I saw Mord do that, and I inferred that that was his reasoning. I don't know if that's actually true, but I think that it is. Okay, so they're still on Pact in hand. So they can Pact for Titan next turn and cast it. Unless I can do something about it. Which it looks like I cannot. Well, I can Blood Moon them. Then they have Dryad. Then I have to have an answer for Dryad. So... I can swap the Brain Maggot onto... But then I'm sacking the Brain Maggot anyway. Okay, so let's get our free attack in here. Can we just Lurrus, give them Dryad? Well, they're going to Titan me. I don't think that's a good idea. Play Omen. Why is that worth doing, Mord? Help me. I don't understand what you're doing. Why are you doing that? They know I have Magus from game 1. They know I have Magus. They have... They'll get a basic forest to pay for their pact. I'm not counting on being able to shaft them like that. You can play Goblin or remove Amulet in case they play it. Let's see how we lose them from that spot. So you're saying get Lurrus, replay Omen. We're going to let them Titan with Pact. They'll get a basic forest and a something. Opponent gave me the dot in chat. You missed Flicker Wisp in this list, yeah. I do no donation deck lists. I haven't, usual cost is $10 USD, although if we're getting bigger and bigger, I might have to up that, but for the moment, yeah, it's just the cost of entry for me. Yeah, okay. So, they just put a dot in chat. I don't know if that was an accident. I don't know if they were checking to make sure they weren't disconnecting, because that's a thing that can happen on Magic Online without Magic Online telling you. Band thoughts. Bands were... the bands were mostly great. I don't love losing Uro. Thanks, Thylian, for the follow. Yeah, no. Opponent wanted to make sure they didn't DC. That I was correct in thinking that that's what that was about. Oh, I don't need to... I needed to get red if I wanted to do all the things. Shoot. All right, sorry. I'm getting too distracted by stuff. Yeah. Go for Urian and Rallier. How does that help me against the Titan? I don't understand. Like, what is that? Whatever. So I'll give them a 1/1. We'll take their Grazer. Take the Green Pact. But then we're giving them Dryad. I don't want to give them Dryad. I mean, I guess it's fine, but... I guess giving them Dryad's okay if we can Blood Moon to overwrite it. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. I don't like it, but... Alright. Rallier. Hey, opponent, remember when I said you could have your card back? I lied. Boop. Take the pack, do. Why don't I like it? Because I don't want them to have things, Roy. I want to take all their things and kill them without them being able to stop me. And this is basically a combo deck, and I'm terrified. Giving them back any resources is not enjoyable to me. Although that is great, because this means that they have Dryad, they don't get to do anything with it, we're in good shape. You're teaching them. You're teaching them, Mord. Teaching them humility. Oh, so we're just gonna overwrite their lands here. They can get a second forest, but that's not a problem for me. Or I guess we could just start killing them, huh? So if I attack with these creatures, if they block and kill, we can get Lurrus. Oh, I already have Cratermaker in play. They have 2 forests now. No, I understand. We're not gonna cheese them out on the pact anymore, but that's fine. Jump blocking, sure. So they're taking 6. Awesome. A lot of damage. We're gonna get well, I mean, they're gonna fetch the second forest. Listen, I can assume they're gonna get the second forest, but the thing is, then they at this point they just need to naturally draw a Titan, and I'm pretty comfortable to dodge that. Shoot, but I don't. I don't want to give them their pack back, because then... Oh, if they pack that in a turn, it doesn't really help them, huh? They will not fetch in response? How do you know, dude? Oh, actually, we will know. No, they can still fetch. Yeah. Yeah. So they just did. Okay. So I think I'm going to get the Lurrus here and give them the pact. And we can kill the Dryad. Yeah. Okay. We can kill the Dryad, and then the Titan. Even if they top deck a Titan, I'm not afraid. Well, I guess they could force a negation the pact, but then they'll die. So that's probably not an advantageous play for them. I'm not sure if losing is something they want to do. Maybe it is. They have a Titan. They do not have a Titan. Yeah, but I'm saying that the Titan off the top is not going to matter anymore. It's not going to kill me anymore. And they're low, and they don't get creatures off of it. And they don't have... Oh, I see what you're... Yeah. I guess now I'm putting them in a position where if they top deck an Amulet, they could wreck me. But, whatever. I'm taking away the situation where if they top deck a Valakut, they don't. So, we'll see. I don't hate it. I don't hate Field being banned. I never enjoyed playing Field as much as I enjoyed playing Mystic Sanctuary and Uro. And out of those 2 cards, I wish Mystic Sanctuary had gone first. And then... Fuck. What? How? Oh god, did we just die? No way. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Oh, I know. I'm aware. I'm aware of everything that just went wrong. Can't double strike? Yeah, they can. Can they not? Maybe they can't. I mean, I'm not conceding. I'm just concerned that I'm dead. Listen, I don't know. I'm just assuming I'm dead. I'm just assuming I'm dead. Just let me assume I'm dead. They drew one of the very few ridiculous sick draws they could have hit. And we may in fact be dead. I'm very annoyed. I hate this deck. Wow, guys. Amazing. (16 minus 5 equals 9. How is it minus 5? I have a 3-2. Oh? Oh. How did it... What? Alright, whatever. It has first strike. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's take my 8. Alright. Oh, it has double strike. It has double strike. It doesn't have first strike. God, we're super, super dead. We're super, super dead. No, we're super, 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 super dead. God, what a draw. So I just went the exact wrong direction with my play. Gosh darn it. Should have left the Dryad. Oh, I hate that deck. No, I knew what words it had. So when Mord said it has first strike, I was like, oh my god, it does? Thank God. We're not dead. Oof. What do you want oof for? Oh, engineer explosives? Really? I think that's reaching. Gosh, I'm so annoyed. Ballista? Okay, they could have Ballista. We don't have Meddling Mage. You cut your Meddling Mage. Revoker over Fire... Oh, I still have the Firewalker in my deck. Gosh, I'm just bad. Yeah, revoking their haste land sounds really good. You never cut your Meddling Mage? I swear I just saw your deck list today, which had Meddling Mage cut. I swear that's what I saw. But I could be wrong. I mean, I'm sure you didn't. That's what I saw. There's no Meddling Mage in the list. I'm looking at it right now. Oh no, there it is. It's just really in the wrong place. Weird. No, it's there. It's there. Ooze is pretty medium. Yeah. I mean, but Ooze is just so clutch where it needs to be. Turn 2 Skyclave? No, I can't do that. Almost. Shoot. Oh wait, I can. Screw up my colors in the future. Last game for my chance at a 5-0, and you certainly brought an interesting deck. Heart. Thanks. Smiley face. I like you, opponent. I really do. I just hate your deck. How's the Kunaros main deck? I don't know. This is my first league with it. What? There's no salt. My opponent's being
Meanwhile,
class act. Last chance for my game, or last game for my chance at 5-0, and you certainly brought an interesting deck. Heart.
Meanwhile,
the dot in the chat was actually literally them just checking for lag. Like, opponent is a class act. No salt. I would be letting you guys know if there was salt. Salt is delicious. Tasty, tasty salt. Opponent mulls 2/5. That's a yikes. I think I have to set up for turn 2 Skyclave, but I don't have to overcommit to it. If they don't play an amulet on 1, I don't have to overcommit to it. Bans are in full effect. The only thing that hasn't come into effect yet, Lord Michael. Yeah, Eternal Witness has been the deck before. I did appreciate Eternal Witness when we were playing it. Bans are in full effect, Mike. The one thing that is not yet in effect is the Tybalt Cascade change is still not... that's still not in. So... that comes in on Wednesday. I don't want that. I probably don't want this with this hand. Yeah, exactly. We'd have to put all the sprawls on the one land, and that's too many eggs in one basket. Soul Herder could be okay too. Actually, Soul Herder. The problem with Soul Herder is the first turn it comes in, you miss the window for the slide, for the Slippy Slide. So Soul Herder would be really sketch. Not bad necessarily, but certainly not great. Okay, I'm gonna play this Utopia Sprawl this turn. We had a Cosima before Freed. That was in the last meta. So things have changed, but I don't know about how much. So I'm just not sure how much I am interested in that. But it was really good in one of the games I drew it, and I was thinking about it earlier. I think I'll put Urian in my hand here. The punish for this move is if we top deck Enigmatic. Because obviously putting the Omen of the Forge into play would be ideal if we... Uh-oh. If this is a Zusa land, I'm going to be more than a little tilted. Dryad is fine as long as there isn't 2 lands with it. 1 land is fine, just not 2, please. That's like 2 lands. It's like 2 lands, opponent. Come on now. Okay, opponent. I really need you not to have Garenbrig Titan. No, they can't Garenbrig Titan. Whatever you have, please let it be not the nuts. Sincerely, your opponent. That's not the nuts. That is definitely not the nuts. It's really good, though. EE on 1 would be brutal. Don't you wish that evil on me, Freedmania? I hope you have a big, beautiful board full of artifacts, and they get taken away. Alright, what do we got? Gotta flood do 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 do. Gonna flood do 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 do. You like to explode things. That's real. That's real. I think we all know that feel. Oh, I tapped wrong. I need this. Excuse me? Oh, I'm not casting the spell anymore. That's what happened. Okay, opponent. Okay, listen. I need you not to horribly wreck me. Needs a strong word. I would strongly prefer if you didn't wreck me. So I can slide my Orion here, which means it's going to come back at their end step, and then it can slide my board again. Yeah. Another true drop could be Lavinia. Yeah, I had the meddling. Oh no, 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 no! You don't. Come on! Not this shit again! Oh my fuck. Is it as bad as I think it is? God, I hate this stupid deck. I hate Amulet Titan so much. So much. It's beyond description. They already had the haste land in play and made their land drop. Well, I'm glad somebody knows how to pay attention to all the things that are happening, because if this was paper play, they could have scummed me brutally. No, see, this is the thing. You don't ever get any freebies because they're always playing Vesuva, and then when their Vesuvas is in play, they're playing two Vesuvas. This is just how it goes. I don't think they can get double strike here, though. No, Freedmania, that's not the point. The point is, if there's anything you need them to have screwed up, it's always that one person who's got that weird deck building quirk where they threw in an extra copy because they realized if the one would be in play and they went for this particular line, they wouldn't be able to kill you, so they put in an extra one. Like, that's just so frequently my experience where it's like, well, I can't possibly die from this position, and then you do. If I Blood Moon them now, they'd lose. So far, yes. They may anticipate that. They got Ghost Quarter and Teleria West. Okay. Oh, they're going to Ghost Quarter this? Sure. You got me. Yeah, I'm just taking this. Okay, but if they wanted to... yeah, see, if they wanted to not lose to Moon, they would have just gotten a Forest. Yeah, I don't understand that play at all, but it's fine. I'm not worried about it. Okay, I don't think I'm sliding anything here. Can I stay alive? So I can get rid of their Grazer, attack with Urion for 4. Next turn they just go Squad Titan on me. Yeah, I know the time, Roy. I'm very aware of the time. It's just not going to be relevant. It's so close. Get rid of Amulet. Yeah, okay, fair. God damn it. I can't believe we lost in game 2. I'm so hacked off about it. Such a stupid percentage play that I made. Oh, so this is an 8-6. Oh, I respect it. I just hate it. Because I hate that it's like got such an insane mid-range plan, but they also kill you on turn 2. And like, this game is a perfect example. They mulled 2-5. On the draw. No problem. Didn't skip a beat. They didn't play anything until turn 3. Yeah, not having field is great. I'm a huge fan of it. Huge fan of it. No. It's gonna be, well, sorry. It's the Titan variants are gonna be less popular, Mike, but Amulet is going to be more popular. Fuck, we're just dead. Fuck. God damn it. All right, sorry. So my take on the legacy bans. Mostly good. Hate the Astrolabe ban. I think the legacy ban is what everyone wanted it to be. I'm not happy that Oko's banned, but from an outsider's perspective, I didn't play enough Legacy to have the feeling that Oko was annoying. Just like apparently I didn't play enough Modern to feel that Astrolabe was annoying, so they had to whip out the stat book. But I'm just really upset that a common in the form of Arkham's Astrolabe that helped people who Squat Chief was on Bant. I'll call it Bant Blade. Arkham's Astrolabe, which is a common that helped people not have to buy dual lands. And I know, that's a terrible argument in terms of format diversity and health, but it helped people not have to have so many dual lands to play multicolored decks in Legacy. Astrolabe had to go. I'm just saying I'm upset about it. Duels are not Legacy's problem. I think that's actually one of the biggest problems. I'm firmly of the opinion that it would be more popular in MTGO. It's fairly popular in MTGO. But the thing is, no, I don't think that's true, Jiggy, because without the promise of playing it in paper, like, when you know that the cost of entry, if you ever wanted to show up and play it with human beings, is like $3,000, it deters people before they even are willing to try it. So I don't think that's a real argument. I mean, it's a real argument. I just don't think it's a valid argument. 5-0 Bant Uro Legacy pile. I have not. Ooh, elves. Okay, this should be a pretty straightforward matchup. We've actually got a really good hand for it. I've got white-red, so we'll just get a green off of this one, then I have access to blue if I need it. You cannot be convinced all you want. I'm just saying, that's a very strong opinion of mine, that I think they should make an exception to the reserved list and just take the dual lands off and print them into the ground. But I also think they should print fetch lands and shocks and most things into the ground, so that's not a unique opinion. Mystic. Okay. Your land base alone is 1k for Legacy. Yeah, 1k if you're lucky. Some of the decks it's like 4. I don't think they don't have to kill the whole reserve list. Just take the duels off. Just take the duels off, you know? Just let them be. I mean, I think they should kill the whole reserve list, but yeah. Astrolabe died for Brainstorm sins. No, it died for Oko sins. I'm pretty sure it died for Oko sins. I think if we got to see a format that okay, how bad is this going to be? I think if we got to see a format that had Astrolabe, or yeah, Astrolabe without Oko, Astrolabe would not see as much play as it did. Yeah, the MTGO duels do look pretty good. So because they have 2 Heritage Druids, I'm going to use Omen to take out their Nettle Sentinel. I guess I could Skyclave the Sentinel instead, and then I'd have a blocker for their 1/1s. I don't know if I'm convinced that that's particularly better. I have Enigmatic next turn. We don't have Plague Engineer in the main deck, but we've got Omen going. So with Omen plus Enigmatic, we just get to shock something every turn, so I think that's what I'm interested in. And the reason I'm killing Nettle Sentinel is Nettle Sentinel's kind of a combo piece with the Heritage Druid. I suppose the other option would be to kill the Mystic, but we'll see. No idea what I'm talking about when it comes to Legacy. I just play Manaless Dredge. Yeah. I find it really tilting because it's my favorite set of decks that like anything that's 3 or 4 or 5 colors in most formats are just like exorbitantly more expensive than the mono or 2 color decks because of the mana base always. And I just find it really frustrating. Like I want to share decks with people. I want to be able to build decks more easily, and it's just like why is that a thing? All right, let's see how dead we are. Miss. Is it? No, it's not Mord. I was thinking of it instead of the Kunaros, but I was like, that would be insane, right? Kunaros gives you edge against a bunch of unfair decks, unfair-ish decks, a bunch of mid-range decks, and a bunch of and burn a little bit because it is a lifelinker. Yeah, just run it where I have Kunaros, because that was the card I was thinking of. And they have a Realm Walker. That was one of the cards I was hoping they would not flip. And they play an Llanowar Elves. Okay. And we can't kill the Realm Walker with an Omen of the Forge. They may have gotten off to too good of a start here. Not sure. Someone tweet me. Tweet me if my opponent's start was good. Yeah, I'm glad Modern Elves is a deck. I am. I will say that. I'm happy to see the little green monsters popping up. So now we're killing their lord. We just gotta hope they brick off a little bit, but they have a Nurturing Peatland, so it's very unlikely. It was a mediocre pile before, now it's a slightly less mediocre pile. Well, it's a slightly less mediocre pile that's putting up like non-stop 5-0s. Like it's been in almost every single dump since the new set came out. So, I mean, that's real impressive. Oh no, it's Comball that I'm playing main deck, not Kunaros. I'm playing Comball in the main deck. That makes sense to me, because I was more prepared for more burn. But it seems like the meta is adjusting, or my sample size is just different this league. Yeah, Plague Engineer is a beast against elves. I've done it multiple times already. It was great. Yep, War Master is terrifying. But it is very expensive for them to activate, so I'm not too afraid of that one yet. I do not appreciate how much they're thinking now. Okay, that's off the top of their deck. Oh boy. No deputy in the main deck is gonna kick me in the teeth this game. I can see it. But they have already played 3 Heritage Druids, so I mean they had 2 before, so if I had had deputy to get, that would have helped us out a lot. But now we know. I mean, I already knew elves was something that people were playing. I'm just surprised at how much I've run into it. No. They don't have another collected company, do they? Or are they going for the War Master activation? Because they'll need to tap 3 more elves, and then they get to crack in for, like, 10? No, they're playing Realm Walker off the top. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, now they've got 2 Realm Walkers. Last time, the second Realm Walker, they named Beast, because my opponent was awesome. Is this a collected company? Oh, Shaman of the Pack. Yeah, we're just dead. Are we dead? No, we're not dead. It's gonna take like 12 damage. 1, 2. Oh, 12 damage. Yeah. No, we're dead. I mean, even if I can block one of the creatures here, but it doesn't matter anymore. Nice turn 4. Actually, really was. Well done, them. All right. Firewalker. Like you can see, like I have the main deck Firewalker, main deck Kitchen Finks, and Knight of Autumn. Like I'm like super kitted out to play against Burn and the Comball, and we just haven't hit it this one, but that's fine. Like this deck sideboards really well. It could take Auriok Champion. I'm not convinced though. Revoker. Yeah, Revoker's a good grab. I always forget how good Revoker is. Well, despite the fact that red was already a good matchup, Mike, we have lost to it enough times that I'm like, I just feel like I need a little bit more. Eidolon is good here. Rydane also good here. Both sides. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Sky Noodle. All right. Turn 1, Sprawl white. I'm gonna go Temple Garden if I want to cast Skyclave on 2. That's probably okay. Mostly, yesterday we saw a ton of Burn. That was the #1 deck. Today's been a mix. Okay. We got a great mix of colors here, and we have 2 redraws. Plus, we get to eat their turn 1 play. So hopefully this will be good enough. Last game, they let on Nettle Sentinel into the perfection of turn 2, 1-drop, 1-drop, and one of those 1-drops was Heritage Druid. And then they just took off with the game, and we were never going to catch up to them, so hopefully they have less perfect draws this time. White. Yeah, I mean, that's what Elves is meant to do, right? Nettle Sentinel into Heritage Druid is basically the perfection for modern elves. Like, it doesn't, I don't think it gets better than that. The real problem with modern elves is that every card in the deck is new bordered, and I think that's an atrocity for elves. A deck that has existed since Alpha. Oh no, they do play Llanowar Elves, but they could play Elvish Mystic instead. Yikes. Don't love that draw. On the plus side, next turn we can Glasspool our Skyclave and eat another one of their more relevant cards, so maybe that will be good. Chomp.
Yoink!
OP on Rakdos and cycling creatures? What are they gonna do to me? Oh. A hollow one? They could be playing hollow one with Burning Inquiry. Black-red with cycling creatures makes me think Burning Inquiry. Could be black-red Living End? It could be cascading into Living End. All right, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Oh, what do I got? I got the good stuff. So I'm gonna kill their... I guess the real question is, am I gonna Glasspool Mimic my Skyclave this turn? I don't think that I am. I would like to dodge them playing Collected Company this turn, so I think we just shoot the elves. Attack for 2 and draw 2 cards. I mean, we could draw something that changes my opinion, but maybe I should have drawn before combat. Or drawn before I cracked the Seal of Fire. Should have drawn before I cracked the Seal of Fire, actually. Okay. We'll get to eat their board and grab Urian this turn. No, eat their board and then Urian the next turn. Sure. Hit me with your best shot, opponent. Oh, fuck. No, 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 stop, stop, stop. It's too much. I didn't mean it. God damn it. Come on, dude. Ah. Just get 2 1-drops. One time. One time, dealer. Give him 2 1-drops. Give him the deuce. Jesus! Oh my god. Elvish Warmaster Realmwalker. I'm getting greedy tonight? Well, they comboed off ridiculously in game 1, so I was like, one, they're... Oh my god. They have something to cast. Fuck! Okay. Okay. Good draw. Good draw. Good draw. Good draw. Take out Izuri and Warmaster? Take out the 2 Heritage Druids, then they only have 4 mana. Then the next turn... Yeah. Gotta kill Izuri, why? They can't overrun if I kill both their Heritage Druids. Unless they top deck a land, which... I mean, like, no matter what I choose to kill, I'm gonna get sacked by something. Regen. Well, it says regenerate another target elf. So next turn I can kill the Izuri, and then kill other things of theirs. Kill Izuri and the Dreamwalker. Realmwalker, yeah. That's probably the play. Alright. It's a rogue Skyclave Apparition. Jump. Doop. All right, opponent. One time I would like you not to draw the nuts. Just one time for the one time. Smell Dwinnen's Elite? Dwinnen's Elite would be fine. This is going to be Crack the Peatland. Nope. I smell Top Deck Collected Company. Ah! We're on such a good run with this deck. Why is this happening to... Mike, why? Why? So we gotta find, we gotta find Plague Engineer right now. That's not so bad? Are you kidding me? Do you know what this card does? Are you aware of this card? This is I mean, we're not done, but like, holy shit. No, I understand. I just... They're attacking? Wild. I guess I could group block it? But the tokens they'll get will be too big. Yeah, I gotta let this go. Do they have the pump on my turn, though? They have the pump on my turn.
Just give 'em one of these.
Thanks for the follow, Speedy. Block? Why are you angrily saying block? What am I so concerned about? What am I gonna do, take 4? Then they blow their pump. They're attacking with 1 creature, dude. Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's... I wasn't... Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. What are you thinking, sir? Yeah, so thanks for the follow, Speedy King. Thanks for the follow, Speedy King. Just a little bit of mana short for this turn. Where is he? There it is. All right. If they hit me with 11, everything next turn, I would take 11. But I have a lifelink 3-power creature. I have 2 2-power, 2 toughness creatures, so they have some okay attacks. I'm not overly concerned, but the top of their deck is what matters the most here. They have a redraw too on the Nurturing Peatland, so not in good shape yet. The fuck can I do? This is so dead, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. I think technically we're not dead. I think in theory I can block enough here to survive for a turn. Are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I'm going to 1. Going to 1. Yeah. We're exactly not dead. Problem is with the Archdruid, even if I got the Plague Engineer, it won't matter anymore. Jesus. Yeah, I've never been wrecked so perfectly by my by elves, but they definitely have the potential to do that, so watch out. When they cocoed for the double Dwinnens elite, the reason I was worried about it is it gives them so many bodies. Like, so many bodies, dude. It gave them 6 bodies. Because they already had the Warcaller in play. So, it's fine. We had reasonable-ish draws, but just didn't line up properly. The Titan matchup I was really, really much more upset about there. Just the way it all worked out. Super, super annoying. The way they stole game 2 with the exact top deck that hosed me. I still think maybe I screwed that one up, though. I don't know. Gotta go back and watch the tape. Okay, we got a really slow hand. We're on the play, but I can't get double white with this. This is not good enough in the dark. This is better. Not great, but better. So I'm shipping the Enigmatic on the argument that I can always draw another Enigmatic if I which if I have 2 Enigmatics, it's not great. Whereas Raiden, if I ship that card, it's the only one of it I have, and having the B side can be really good against some decks. More elves, wild. Well, I guess I get the rematch. Our hand might work out okay here. We're gonna go for white if the client will let me, and then we'll have. Oh no, I don't need to go for white here. So I have white blue. This is any color. So I got white white. So I can get red, or I don't really need to get red. But with this I have green, red, blue, white. I need blue or white if I want to cast Teferi. Yeah, I guess we're going to main deck Plague Engineer for now. It's crazy to me, but, you know, I mean, that's what the meta seems to be telling us. Maybe it's just one league. We'll see. I mean, I don't know how much you've run into it, so. It's definitely popular. I don't know why, because I feel like it's got to be garbage against burn. Yeah, I don't need birds. Hey, Mr. Maple Syrup. Hope everything is going well. Yeah, I don't need that. Whew! It's not the insane draw. Thank God. It's a good one. Although I'm pretty sure I'm going to Skyclave there. Nettle Sentinel? Yeah, I am. Elvish Archdruid. Yikes. It's Lord time. Okay. Deck, you're really letting me down here. Yeah, see, that's almost good. But we're already in a lot of trouble. Like to hit land, please. Gosh. Alright. Maybe we'll hit the land next turn if we're not dead. I think we probably want the deputy back as well, Mord. It's possible. Oh no. They got the Heritage Druid too, so they've got like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, at least 10 mana this turn if they want it. Holy yikes. Should have played Rydane this turn. Got it. Got it. They'd be able to pay for it anyway. Never mind. Rydane's shield, though, might help us out a bunch. Depends on what their setup of lords ends up being. Another Archdruid and the War Master. Yikes. Let's see the Realm Walker. Second Collected Company. Holy crap. Yeah. All right. So let's go game 2. I'm done here. In previous games, we've gotten ahead of these elf decks, but this has just been insane. They just, oh my god, they just power through everything we do. All right. Revoker. I think that's it. All right. No need for Calm Ball. Finks. Knight. Voice. Skew's good. Cratermaker good. Maggot good. Firewalker. Kind of like Eidolon. I think I like Eidolon. Out of these creatures, I would most like to keep Finks. Yeah, probably Finks. All right. Yeah. So you mentioned. Oh yeah, Mr. Fringe. Yeah. Well, that's all right. Oh shoot! World Gorger got hit by the ban. That sucks. It's just not good enough, is it? Like, we don't... I mean, if we get Plague Engineer on turn 4 after Magus on turn 3, I guess it could be. Can I set up for that? I can't yet. We need to hit non... we need to find a way to get an island into play if I want to do that. I have plenty of ways to get forests into play. I just need to get an island into play. I mean, I'm going to keep this. It's not a good keep in this matchup, and if we die, it's on me. Just a little tilted. Yeah, I'm just a little tilted more than I'm like... I just don't feel like I'm going to be lucky enough. Like, if we mulled to a... If we had mulled to a... I need words. If we had mulled to a hand that didn't have Seal of Fire or Omen of the Forge, then I feel like I wasted the mulligan and I should just mull again. So I don't know. I guess without the turn 1 acceleration, it's like kind of crappy. And we're against elves, so maybe I could more aggressively mull to turn 1 acceleration. But you have to have turn 1 acceleration, like 2 lands and something to do with it. It's just I don't know. That's like pretty greedy. Okay. Let's just top deck the Plague Engineer, I guess. Let's just do it. Whatever. None of those things are the thing that I want. Bottom. Bottom. I could take any one elf off the battlefield here, but... So it'll be the War Master. In theory, that sets me up for a good... Sets me up for a good Plague Engineer on this board. But if they just have Collected Company or Realm Walker or any number of things that just crush me here, it's going to be problematic. We'll see. Even Archdruid would be problematic too. Woof. They have 5 mana if they want it. So this hand is just going to be empty, I think. Yup. Oh, they can still collect a company. Feels like all of my elf opponents have also just gotten to non-stop keep 7s. Rough. Anyway, sorry. Not to get too crappy about variants and etc. Because now they've got Realm Walker, they're just going off the top of their deck, so we Shaper Sanctuary. Sure. It's spell or ability. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, just in time. Good. We can clone our Skyclave, take their Shaper Sanctuary off the table, Seal of Fire, but I can't kill both their Heritage Druids, so they don't have the Huntmaster dude anymore. The Elvish Huntmaster. Warmaster. So we're in trouble. You're too big. I guess I just have to give them a card and kill this. Board in your Massacre Girl. That'd be great, except that we couldn't use our enchantment to get it. We can't enigmatic for that. Okay. So cloning Skyclave, we're taking out their Realm Walker. I get a card out of this. We gotta find the freaking. Wait a second, that Warmaster. What Warmaster? Warmaster's gone. Is bugged as all fuck? It placed 4 tokens. No, it didn't. What? What are you talking about? No, triggers only once per turn. Oh. Oh, you're right. Whenever one or more other elves enter the battlefield under your control, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. It should not have made as many elves as it did in the last match. Okay. It was just doing it, and I just assumed that was correct. But clearly not. Okay. Okay, well, clip it. I don't need to clip it. I can just send it to WotC from the... Yeah. I'll file for compensation in the morning. Oh, God. Shaman of the Pack, sure. I'm not giving them a card now to take 1 less damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. Almost dead. I wonder if it's always been doing that. Yep, that's the plan. We did face elf twice, so I don't particularly feel bad about it. Elves tier 0 until fixed. I mean, maybe. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jeez, I'm going to 1? Oh, I can't go to 1, can I? I've got Kitchen Finks for next turn. It's Better to go to 1 than give them another card, I'm pretty sure. Alright, I'll go to 1. Save me, Kitchen Finks! Or Enigmatic off the top. Alright, save me, Kitchen Finks. Kitchen Finks, you are our Lord and Savior. Fun to watch it pop off from the top of its library. Do you also enjoy getting killed by Titan? Oh, it's so cool when they attack you with a 16-16 or 16-8 double strike. Aren't we dead? I'm pretty sure we're dead, yeah. They have to make the right attack, but, you know. Right-click, attack with all. They basically just did that last turn, so, you know. I'm pretty sure they will this turn. Titan is mean. Titan is mean. I think Elves is novel. I think Elves is novel, and that's great. It's yeah, we're just dead. Can't do it. Alright. Well played, opponent. We had Magus from the beginning and we couldn't just go to 1. Kitchen Finks trigger delay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're taking 4. We die, and we have a trigger on the stack. It didn't bug last game, by the way. I'm pretty sure it did when they... Maybe it didn't. Shoot your own K-Fink. Oh, sure, sure. Yeah, okay. We were dead. All right. But good catch. Good catch. We could have gone to 1. Yeah. So that was not the best showing of this deck. Song creation time. I wish. Maybe later this week. I do have a list that's tuned up for it. Not the best showing of this deck, but we got beat out by some crazy board states. They had 1 token and hit 2 elites off company. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they put 4 tokens into play off that. Like 4 new tokens, because they had like 5 or 6 afterwards. But I might not. I think this deck is excellent. I like it a lot. I have 3 4-1 leagues in the last 24 hours, and then this one, which was a 2-3. But if you actually watch through it, we apparently have a more problematic matchup against Elves than I thought. Although if we get the Deputy of Detention back in this deck, so like let's look at the version I was playing just a little while ago. This one had Deputy of Detention. I'm trying to think of some of the other relevant changes, but taking 1 card out of this deck is like can be very quickly a big deal. Elites both make 1. No, I understand that. We're not talking about it anymore. Anyway, yeah, I think this deck is great, and we got cheesed out by Titan in the 1 match. I mean, that deck's just gonna beat you sometimes. You know, I took a percentage play on 1 turn in a way where I would have been horrifically punished if they drew Valakut into Titan, but instead they drew Amulet into Titan and then just killed me. Both would have been terrible. So I took the 1 terrible choice and the other one happened. Yeah, we lost to Elves twice, which I had not done before. When I'd faced against Elves with this deck before, I was able to pull out the wins. And part of that was definitely Deputy of Detention being accessible. Maybe part of that was just mulliganing more aggressively or just being slightly more lucky. I don't know. But I think this deck is well set up to be okay against Elves, at least. We are obviously focused against Burn, but we could easily change that. Plague Engineer going in the main over Comball is probably something we could do if Elves is actually going to be a force, but I don't know that it is. I think we just got unlucky there. Yeah, so this deck is great. We're going to move on to some 5-color Niv Mizzet, which has some changes due to the new lack of Uro in the format. So stick around and check that out if you'd like to. And if you're in the future on YouTube watching this video, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Either of those things, of course, if you choose to. And check out my other videos. And everyone who's hanging out live will be starting up with Niv Mizzet in just a moment. The deck... You can type !deck in chat right now to get that deck list. and we are moving on.